Turned up, I'm way too geek. Come get your girl off me. The drink been calling me. Don't kill the party, please. I'm up, so pardon me. She swears she wet for me. When I push up, I part this.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is Monday morning of finals week, so we've got an early start to the day, but it's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna go swim right now with my friend Sid and Colton, and then I'm going to sit down and study for my final that I have at 10 a.m., take the final, and then start studying again, and then we'll mix a lift in there as well. But right now, I'm gonna toss a coffee in the Keurig and head to the pool for a little swim with the fellas. This is gonna be a sweet swim because I haven't swam with Stocks and Sid since we raced Ironman 70.3 Des Moines together. And now I'm training for Ironman Texas. Stocks training for Ironman Oceanside. So it's gonna be sweet to hop in the pool, and I'll meet up with you guys there.
That sounds awful. Dude, you literally are just cold. Yeah. You're just cold. You're literally just cold.
My mind was running through the woods instead. 100 miles an hour in the fast lane. 100 miles an hour in my head. And vagabond dreaming takes me through the night. Sipping whiskey by the river, living out of sight. 100 miles an hour in the fast lane. 100 miles an hour toward the light. See the curve in that river's bed. Now look at you when I see my friend. 100 miles an hour in the fast lane. 100 miles an hour to the end. Yep. My heart just beat like a Cherokee drum. And in the morning when the sun does come, 100 miles an hour in the fast lane. 100 miles an hour in the fast lane. 100 miles an hour till I'm done.
Swim is done. We knocked down about 3,000 yards. I'll toss up the swim here. It was nice to get in the pool with Colton and Sid. It's always a good time when you have some friends to swim with, because it does get a little boring sometimes. But this morning was a great swim. It's about 6:20 right now, so I'm gonna go home, shower up, get some breakfast, and then I'm heading to the library to study with a few of my roommates for my nutrition final at 10 a.m. So we've got about 3 good hours of studying this morning to do, so let's get after it. I'm almost ready to sit down and study, but there's one last thing I need before I can sit down. Now we are ready to study. Got the +1 energy. Shout out my boy Jack O'Neill. He makes these. They're fire, better than any other energy drink I've had, even Ghosts, which is crazy. So check them out. First final in nutrition done. I have another one tomorrow at 10 a.m. So you're probably thinking, oh yeah, I'll go to the library and study some more. But that's where you'd be wrong, because I'd rather go hit some chest and back instead. So that's where we're heading, to the gym. I'm going out to Iron Heaven to hit a nice little chest and back day, and then I'll study later tonight for my exam tomorrow.
Serpentine in a formation, but it acts my team pretty impatient. Now they're waiting on me. It might be the furthest we've reached. Now move it up, it's a breach. I wonder where you are. I wanted you to show me the way around the city walls, the way on through. I wonder where you are. I wanted you to show me, but now the night has fallen. Abandoned by the sun. Square up with me, I can come to you. Tell me when. Pair up with me, I can run on you. In the end, I write a promise in pencil, but my loyalty's in pen. Use a mistake as a crooked stencil, then we trace it back again. From the mainland to the island of violence, it was the same plan for a while. Decided to send me up and rip you out of your seat. You see, in a city with no entrance, there is not a retreat. I'm wondering what you thought would happen, who you thought I would be. Was this a side swipe, or did you picture this in a dream? Buckle down, this is possibly the furthest we've reached. Now move it up, it's a breach. I wonder where you are. I wanted you to show me the way around the city walls, the way on through. I wonder where you are. I wanted you to show me.
What is up, y'all? It has been a minute, and I'm aware of that. There are a few reasons. One is that I'm a senior in college. I'm trying to enjoy my last semester right now. I'm soaking up as much time with friends as possible, trying to get the most out of every experience because it's my last semester. Second, as you probably could guess, my Ironman training has been pretty monotonous. It's been a lot of long hours on the trail, on the bike, in the pool. I didn't think it'd be doing you guys a great service to just show me swimming a bunch of laps, putting down a ton of miles on the bike. But as it stands today, it is April 2nd, which means we are just over 2 weeks out from Ironman Texas. Content's ramping back up. We're getting ready to head down to Texas. I have my peak week this week, which means that my longest bike is going to be tomorrow, and my longest run, which will be 22 miles, is the day after that. So my weekend's packed. I have a 6.5 hour ride into a 40-minute run off the bike tomorrow. That's gonna really give me a solid gauge of my goal pace on the bike, my goal pace swimming, and running off of the bike to kind of give myself a gauge of what targeted zones I'm going to be striving for in Texas. I'm feeling great right now. I've been nailing every session. I did take a week off in Cabo. I'll toss a few clips in here. But it was a great time. I scheduled it as a deload week. We were there, I believe, Saturday to Thursday. So I didn't really train at all there, but my body needed a break. Had a lot of fun with my friends, made some great memories. So I don't regret it one bit. We're still on track. We're still ready to fire in Texas. Today, I just had a bike fitting. I'll toss in a photo here, but it turns out my bike was not well fitted to me. My seat got raised like 3 full inches, which if you know anything about biking is that like a few millimeters can change your pedal stroke a lot, let alone 3 inches is gonna have a great impact on my cycling. Hopefully for the benefit, I'm gonna be able to work my muscles less hard, putting out the same wattage. So hopefully that means a faster bike and feeling fresher off of the bike when I go to transition into the run. But like I said, it's 2 weeks and some change away from Texas. I'm gonna be filming a video tomorrow of my biggest session of prep. It's gonna be over 7 hours. I'm gonna film all that for you guys, toss it on YouTube, and then I'll also be filming my travel down to Texas and all the excitement that goes into a race weekend. I'm arriving in Texas the Tuesday before the race. Race is Saturday, so that's gonna give my body enough time to acclimate to the heat. I've been putting in a lot of hours in the sauna and on my bike and treadmill with big hoodies on. I sweat a bunch. My room smells like absolute trash, but it's worth it because we're getting that heat adaptation that we're gonna need for Texas. Also, it's just gonna help me get ready for those early mornings. I'm going to get in a good sleep schedule here. As you can see, I'm sipping on 0 sugar, no caffeine, A&W. The caffeine and other stimulants will be totally cut out. I'm gonna need those big on race day when it comes to the second half of the race. So I need my body to resensitize to that. So everything's gearing up. It's gonna be super fun. I'm excited to take you guys along these next 2 weeks of training. I'm gonna be tossing out probably 2 videos a week and then a sick cinematic project of the race that I'm gonna put a lot of time into, and it's gonna be sweet. But I'm back. We're close to Texas. Everything's paying off. We're ready to rumble, and I will see you tomorrow for our longest ride and training session of prep.